It's a beautiful Saturday morning. It's about like 8:40 a.m. and I'm gonna be putting on the fenders. I think only today I'm gonna do the front fenders and maybe the bumper if I get a chance. But definitely not the whole kit in one day because I have to cut everything and all that, and I don't really have time at the moment. But I'm gonna show you how to take off the fenders and the bumper, and basically we're gonna test fit this. Hopefully everything goes well. These are a pain to get out. We got 1, 2, 3 off on this side. We still have one on the side and on the bottom. This one's stripped. Tak. Yeah. Next, you want to remove the fender liner. These are 8mm, so it's pretty simple. It's better to do with the wheels off, but since I'm on an incline, I can't really get the car up, so I'm gonna do with what I have. Damn, that's gonna be wide as hell. Look at that. Oh my god. Yeah, that's gonna be extra wide. I'm super stoked. Ugh. Coming out so good. Everything's off. Looks kind of badass. It's pretty easy, pretty simple. You just take out the bigger bolts in the middle and everything comes off. We're still going to put the bash bar right back in so the bumper could sit on it. So we have one side on. I make like my own custom bracket underneath here, so you can probably see. So it's like nice and flush with the body, because if I try to get the top tightened, this thing would just flap out, and it's just a pain in the ass right now. But one side's on, that side should be a lot easier because I already know what to do with this side. Kind of sucks that they left this really like short because it doesn't reach the actual bolt hole. So that's probably going to be empty, or I might just use a self tapper right here as well, like 1, 2, a few self tappers, a few main bolts, but it's on here good. It's not going anywhere. So I can't wait to throw the other side on, bumper, and work my way down. Here's a little progress. If I get this side flush, that hits the door. If I get this side flush, this thing pokes out. So there's going to be a lot of trimming I'm going to have to do. But overall, like, I can't wait to have this thing on, sand it down. It needs a lot of work, as you can see. The fenders are on. The side fenders, bottom piece is still not on. And that's not on. It's holding up, but this is what it's going to look like. I think it looks freaking badass. Extremely wide though. There's a lot that's gonna have to be cut out right here. This is all we basically got done. There's a lot of cutting, hammering. My dad's finishing the other side. He cut this one pretty good, so the side fender piece actually fits really nice and snug. The other side is kind of too long. I guess the mold on this side is much better. It's super clean, but that side just, there's a small gap, so I probably have to sand it more. But bro, it's coming out real good. Like, damn, I'm super stoked. This is with the hood closed. Looks so mean. But I still have the carbon fiber hood coming on Monday, which is in 2 days. Well, technically 1.5. Today's Saturday. And it's almost, I think, 7 p.m. But yeah, this is basically, it's extremely wide though. Like, good God. Very happy with this. Looks so damn good. Excuse me if I look like crap. I just spent, what time is it? 7:20. I started working on this car at 8 a.m. So a good 11 hours and 20 minutes. And this is where I got so far. So the GTR kit is halfway on. We have the fenders and the front bumper on. And I gotta say, this thing looks so damn badass. I cannot wait for the carbon fiber hood to arrive. It's coming here in like 2 days. I'm super stoked. I can't wait for the hood. But overall, this kit, I love it. Like, for us to get this kind of fitment, basically like nice, decent lines so it doesn't hit anything. Took a few tries, but if you look closely, it's raised up, and that's more because of the kit, the way it's like the actual mounting points, they're a bit like curved down, and if you try to bend them, or actually they're curved up, and if you try to bend them down, they crack. So I decided to just leave it like that, because with the carbon fiber hood, I'm gonna have hood pins and it's probably gonna sit a little bit higher either way, so I don't really care about that. We didn't really get a chance to install the side pieces on the bottom because there's no instructions for this kit, so you kind of have to do it yourself. And the way the sides looked, I didn't want to risk it and just put like a few screws there and like one screw there and have it fly off on me. So I'm gonna wait until I actually mold the whole side piece, because the side skirt and the bottom side fender are actually two separate pieces. You actually have to mold it together. So I'm gonna basically buy more fiberglass, bondo them together, so when I put it on, it's just gonna be one solid piece. Don't mind that dent. That wasn't from me, that's actually from the previous owner. Do mind my hectic job of like cutting all this stuff. We're actually gonna fill it up with like foam so nothing gets in there. But if you're putting this kit on, you have to like really destroy your car pretty much. Especially like if it comes to like this part, it's not going to be seen. It's going to be a drift build, so I really don't care about that stuff. You won't see it. It'll get like touched up. It'll get a welded plate and everything, so it'll be reinforced. So even though it's hectic right now, it's definitely going to be taken care of. I put the rear fender flares on. I think I have to cut like a good 1 to 2 inches off, and it's going to poke out like up to here. Super sick. I was going to do the rear bumper as well, but since I have that exhaust there, I have to cut the exhaust off, and since I shoot baby flames, I didn't want it to basically like shoot and destroy my my rear fiberglass bumper. So I'm gonna do the rear bumper when I cut that off, and I have actual pipes going to the side, so it's all nice and good, so nothing breaks, nothing tucks. We didn't put the side skirts on because they also have to be trimmed, and like I said, bondo and all that stuff. But all that stuff is coming. All this new shit I did, like scratched it up, which I do not care because the car will be fully repainted. I'm just super stoked of how it's coming out. Yes, it's a lot of work. Yes, there's gonna be like, it's far from perfect, if you can see all that stuff, like chips and stuff like that. So a lot of sanding, a lot of bondo, a lot of primer definitely gonna have to go on this car, but it's so worth it because right now, just looking at it as it sits, it's so sick. And what I have envisioned right now for the car, I'm super stoked. It's almost exactly identical to what I built in Need for Speed. Don't mind the fitment. Wheels and suspension are coming soon. Just don't look at that. Like little gaps here. All of that can be fixed with some more like messing around. But like I'm running out of sunlight, so we just decided to scrap it for here for today. Tomorrow's Easter, so we can't even do anything because it's a holiday. But everything else we're gonna do. Kit has only been on for like 20 minutes, and that gentleman over there really said good looking car, like it looks dope. Even though everything's like still missing on the side, but thank you, sir. But everything's still missing. But yeah, like I said, don't mind me. I'm probably like disgusting right now. I don't even know what I look like, but the kit's going on. I'm super psyched. I'm very happy with how it looks. Buying this kit, I knew it wasn't going to be 100% like slap it on and everything's going to be Gucci, like I just going to throw paint on it. I knew it was going to require a lot of work. I spoke with Andre, the one that actually built this kit with the GTR livery the first time around. I think it was almost 2 years ago now. A lot of people followed him, so if you're watching this and you're going to comment, oh, Andre did it first, I know. I spoke with the guy. He's the one that actually hooked me up with this body kit, so thank you. And yeah, definitely share, subscribe, because this car is going to be so sick. So much more stuff coming, and the paint that I've chosen for it, I'm still kind of undecisive on the paint, but like if I decide to do like the way I built it, it's going to look so sick. So this is like an overlapping video. This is the next day, so I haven't really had any chance to do anything else to the car. I just do have the front bumper on and the front fenders. I still have to put in the bottom piece fenders and the side skirt, the rear over fender, and the bumper, and then everything's gonna be done. All I'm gonna have to do is Bondo and sand, and it's gonna be ready for paint. But let me show you so far how I put it on, because I didn't really record me doing it because it took so long that the camera just died. But everything that you have to cut out basically left this like little opening where the frame is. So that's the frame of the car, and you have to cut off this like outer skin piece. So what I did is I took some foam, sprayed it inside, had it expand. So now it's nice and sealed in there. I'm gonna cut this off, cut this part off, and just spray it again, seal it up nicely so nothing's getting inside. I painted it white because that's the only paint I had on me. It doesn't matter what color you use because you won't see it. The side fender piece kind of goes like this inside and covers all of this. So it doesn't matter what you paint it or what you do to it, but definitely try to seal it off if you're doing this. As you can see, it's just this foam piece. It's nice and hard here, not like these extra pieces that you don't need. They're just gonna fall off and whatever. I'm gonna trim them off. Did remove my fender liner, but I think I'm gonna be putting it back in because the fender liner kind of sticks out to here, I believe. So just put it on and I'll just trim it a little bit so I can still have a little bit of protection. But as I'm looking at it, I kind of don't even need it. Yeah, you don't really need fender line because there's no opening up there to get inside, so it doesn't really matter. But I think either way I'm going to do something. But don't mind that, that's my fog light. I have to have it on so the halos are on because that's how I wired it. Kind of stupid, I know, but I already ordered new fog lights for the M3 because the ones I have don't fit on this, but the M3 ones do, so that's going to be taken care of. Don't mind that. I have to cut a little bit of the bumper inside, as you can see right here, to clear because it was all the way up to like there and they would hit the wheel. So I have to cut that out a little bit. I'll probably have to cut out even more once I get new wheels that are much wider. I'll probably have to trim like this much off, but it's still nice and strong on there. Super happy. Made a bracket down there like I mentioned before to hold it in. So the fender's on there really nice and solid. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, definitely like, subscribe, and definitely stay tuned because this car is getting a lot of stuff coming. So you definitely don't want to miss it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.